Alright, next up we have UncleDJ playing as the Gold Nod against Rebel Wizard playing as the blue GDI player on Green Acres. DJ spawning in the top left spawn. We got Rebel spawning in the bottom right. Both players opting to move their Conyard, pretty common on this map. Players I think usually tend to move towards the choke on either side or potentially in front of this tip field works too. DJ deploying in the choke. Rebel deploying just in front of the Tiberium field. This position will allow DJ to get access to this tip field, this tip field, this tip field, this tip field, or at least try and contest this. Whereas Rebel's going to have access to this tip field, this one, not really this one, it's a bit of a shitty field, but he could potentially crawl back there in a late game if it came down to it. So we're seeing a couple of grens coming in. Rebel's going to get straight access to DJ's Conyard. Not great anti-scouting, but alright. Rebel going heavy on the grens this time. Seeing a forward ref, so he's on 2 ref versus DJ's 2 ref. A nice forward racks here would do wonders for Rebel. Yeah, there it is. Could get a guard tower up as well. We're seeing an early Apache from DJ to deal with Gren spam. It's a good call. Apache is a very useful unit for Nod against GDI Gren pushes. Turret, while it's not super effective against infantry, it puts them into this prone state, which gives your flamers a bit of extra time to deal with them as they slowly approach. You can also use it to target the structure. It's a nice way of getting rid of it. So DJ calmly dealing with this. We're seeing a guard tower go up here from Rebel. This won't auto-target structures though, you have to tell it to, so this is a bit of a redundant expense at this stage with the turret's already up. You can sell it, get your 3 minigunners back. DJ trying to hold out. Seeing the Conyard sell here from Rebel with the NG. He's gonna get it. Sells it. Grens here just pressuring DJ quite heavily at this point. DJ's in a bit of trouble here. Not sure he's gonna be able to hold this. Has the ref in the back now. Rebel, he just needs to get the Conyard here. Would like to see a bit more Apaches from DJ, but there's a lot going on, especially if you're trying to get turrets set up as well. Not sure they were worth the investment here. Rather than get the Conyard sell, he managed to get the hand and nod down, but he doesn't have really a lot of cash. Can still turn this around. In Rebel, the problem here is Rebel does have 2 halves up, so his eco's not dying anytime soon. And if he gets his hand and nod, it's GG. Because even with the Apache on the field, there's just going to be so much infantry to deal with. He can just kind of rush these all in and take out the helipad, like he's doing right now. Oof. It's a good push from Rebel, fair play to him. I think DJ just got overwhelmed. And the mass minigunners coming out of here from Rebel. He's got all the cash in the world. DJ going to try use the hards to squish them, but it's not quite going to be enough here. Looks like DJ's got no other choice at this point but to invest in more Apaches. But yeah, it's not looking great. Going for the Harv now, take it out. Then it'll be 2 refs down to 1. Rebel changing tact, he's going for the airpad. And the helipad's gonna go down. And with that, DJ's gonna have no more offensive forces. And Rebel's gonna take down DJ. Oof. Unlucky DJ. Happens to all of us. Sometimes it's just a pain in the ass to deal with GDI infantry rushes, particularly on Green Acres. It's very favoured towards it. But yeah. DJ not willing to go down without a fight. He's going to keep using his Harv here to crush as much infantry on the way out as he can, but I think he knows it's game over. GG's Rebel. Well played, man. Well played.